Guys, welcome back to the channel Education Hub. Today we are going to discuss our topic friction. Before going to our topic friction, we should know about what is the force. Force is push or pull on an object, and friction is nothing that is also a force that opposes the motion. It occurs when two surfaces in contact try to move past each other. Friction always acts in the direction opposite to the direction of which the object moves. Air and water also opposes the motion, and friction caused by air and water is drag. To overcome the drag, some fast moving trains, aeroplanes and ships are made in streamlined shapes. Birds and fish also have a streamlined body shape. They have curved and sloping surfaces with pointed ends. The shape helps them move through the air and water smoothly. This also reacts that streamlined shape. Now, why friction is caused? Let us observe the motion of two boxes on two different surfaces. And the first surface is a smooth tiled floor. A small pull is enough to drag the box over the surface. The second surface is a rough wooden floor and needs more pull to drag the box. This is because of the force of friction between the surfaces of boxes and the floors on which they move. Friction produces heat. Friction also produces heat. During winters, you rub your palms rapidly against each other. What happens? Your palms become warm because friction produces heat. Apply 3-4 drops of oil or moisturizer on your palms and then rub with them together. Your palms will easily slide over each other and they will not become that warm. Thus, the smoother the surface is, the less the friction, and rough surface offers the greater friction. Rough surface offer greater friction than a smooth surface. Moving to the examples of friction, we come across friction in our daily everyday life. Walking on the road, driving off a vehicle, writing, lighting a matchstick, drilling a nail, dusting furniture, a foot mat or a carpet, applying brakes to stop a moving vehicle, skating, flying of birds and aeroplanes, sailing of ships, etc. Now we are moving to the uses of friction. Friction helps us to move, that is walking, and friction also helps in writing. Friction helps in vehicle to move ahead. Friction helps to raise the pencil marks. Friction helps to light up the matchstick. Friction helps to sharpen the knife. Also, friction helps us to hold things. That is, without friction we will not able to hold anything. Harmful effects of the friction are: friction makes it difficult to move heavier object. Friction opposes the motion of object. We need to spend energy to keep them in motion. Friction causes the soles of our shoes, tires of vehicles and parts of machines to wear out. Friction between moving parts in the vehicle also. Machines produces heat. This excess heat can damage the machine. The jammed parts of doors, windows and machines produces noise because of friction. For reducing the friction, we have several methods of reducing friction. Friction can be reduced to overcome its undesirable effects. Some of the ways of reducing frictions are as follows. First one, use of lubricants. Use of lubricants such as oil and grease are applied to moving parts of the machine that move over one another. This smoothens the surface and reduces friction between them. This process is also called as lubrication. And lubricating means the greasing or oiling the machine parts. This is a very beneficial method of reducing friction. Thank you so much guys for watching the Education Hub.